Hey everyone, your girl list. So coming to you guys today. Guys, I literally just got home from work. Obviously I was like, dang, tickle biffies, right? While I was taking off my shirt and everything. I was like, dang girl, dang. Anyhow guys, this is not a video where we talk about my tickle biffies. And obviously the soreness is pretty much gone. But anyhow guys, getting back to what I was saying, I need to stop with my blonde moments, guys. That is another time where I missed my morning meds now. And I know with that medication, you can't double up. So, yeah, just have to put that back in my bottle. But I gotta get it together, guys. That's 2 times now. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna do a run and do my lookout, and I have to take my Gram, or go with my Gram to get her new car. So that'll be pretty fun. Get her new car with her. Jeez, at 1 o'clock. And then I'll probably just go up to that lookout afterwards. But yeah, holy cow, guys, look at the red, white, and blue. And I'll show you guys the map as well, and the timestamps as well. I know I never did that. So anyhow, guys, I'm gonna start taking it easy, winding down, and relaxing. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys tonight now. It is now about 8:45. I've just got home from work. I'll say that actually. But anyhow, guys. So anyhow, guys, here is So I will obviously blur that. But here is my receipt that I got, by the way. So it's good for an entire week. Oh my god, I look so freaking cute right now. So there's my receipt. So now I can show you guys the Shenandoah. I don't know where that was in the park. Alright, so it opens up to this, and then you flip this end down, and flip this end down, and you have the entirety of it, and then you build it on up. So this is very well put together. So here, I'll kind of, oh geez, tickle biffies. Have always beckoned. Geez, that is a very, I haven't heard that word in a while. Shenandoah in 1935, before skyscrapers and air travel were common. Was designated to give millions the opportunity to travel to the top. From the beginning, national park planners, actually, I'll just post the pictures at the end if you guys want to watch them, or want to see them. So then it shows the different animals that are here. I don't remember seeing the white flower. Obviously, the deer were amazing. Autumn colors. That is priceless, guys, right there. But there's what I'm saying. We finally get to see, south of Pennsylvania, foliage. Because like I said, I mean, it's obviously real. It's just people up north are just kind of don't get to see it. That one was really pretty. Doyle's Rivers Falls. Oh my gosh, guys, that's where oh my gosh, yes, that's where I was, guys. Winter though, oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. Winter, you would need to like camp there like 3 day, like the day before you knew it was gonna snow. Because if you didn't, you'd probably get in a terrible accident. Like I said before, right, with, um, well, obviously, like I said before, I don't care what kind of car you have, right? Oh, yeah, like I said, with, no gender is superior, right? So, I don't care what kind of car you have, you're not going anywhere on ice, right? So, I don't care what your gender is, right? You're not going to be able to handle a 3-inch thick beer bottle going over your head, right? So, just because men are stronger than women physically, it doesn't mean that they're not human too, right? No gender is superior. Obviously, I preach a lot of that on my page. And everybody probably knows that. And I also wanted to thank everyone too. Um, I was going to wait a little bit, but I noticed I was up at 570, which is amazing. So like I said, I'll post the stuff here at the end. Oh my god, yes. That is what I got too. I got that overlook too. Um, but yeah, I will post where my the videos that have gained me followers. So I was, like I said, at the 520 mark for the longest, and now I'm up just 30 away from my goal, guys. That is so freaking amazing, and so I'm so thankful for all of that, guys. So definitely thank you. And I did see too. Hang on, I'll get it here. So it's like this. And then I think you start doing it from, yeah, there we go. No, Mimi, I'm just looking at my stuff. I'll be out in a minute. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you so much for the 570. No. Oh, how did I get it in there? I literally just folded this up not that long ago. Oh my gosh, look at me having issues here. But then I also looked at how people found my videos. Because like I said, I hadn't, looked at it for a while. I did find Google. This one thing, there we go. Found this one weird thing on Google. I still think I did that wrong, guys. But yeah, yeah. You can just tell by the, anyhow, I saw that. And it was also cool with the Yasmin's story, that she also, did searches, right, after, so long, with different spellings. And that's kind of what I don't think actually I did, because, like, for example, some people can, and I'm not going to directly say if this was the name, but it was like Ash, but some people can put Ashley, right? So, like, obviously with my name, right, you can put Liz, right? Or you can, kind of trick people, and I don't even know what her name actually is, but the Lissaby girl with Lyss, and then it almost looks like Abby, because it's A, or Ly, double S, double A, triple B, Y, I think, or I think that's how it is. It's 2 and then triple, and then, so it's like, wait, are you Alyssa, or are you Abby, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then obviously, again, I didn't know anything else, like, I didn't know birth years or birth numbers, so maybe it was, like, the last 2 of their birth year. And again, I didn't even know it, and I'm just gonna take time to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, and then even have to do 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. Like, I wasn't gonna do all of that, guys. But yeah, like I said, there was actually only one person that actually did come up, and it was like a dog. And again, there's a chance that anybody could have seen. This is on the World Wide Web, guys. So, but yeah, but that was like the only one. I think there was like 20 some posts. I haven't checked back in on it and seen, but that was kind of crazy that she also had that kind of come up, where she said she had done that. So, like I said, guys, definitely a lot of things to think about. I could also since it is, and I don't know why I thought Roanoke was in North Carolina for some reason. Um, Obviously, Raleigh is North Carolina, but I think there's also another R name town. That sounds very close. But anyhow, guys, so I could figure out the distance and the time from, because like I said, I can go down and do 2 days in Georgia, right? Like I said, coming back, and then 2 days in Virginia. So I would have to see how long it was again. Or maybe even 3 really at that point if I'm going to be visiting a national forest and I want to really, really enjoy the trails like I did obviously on Monday. And I was also thinking quickly, also, I might honestly just wait, and I might do like 4 days in Clearwater, and then 4 days in Miami, all in like 1 week. But then obviously I have the terrible weather in Pennsylvania at that time, for me at least, right? Like, I hate the cold. So, I was also thinking I could just do that, like do 4 days in Clearwater and then just 4 days in Miami. But if I do 4 days in Clearwater, I could take time heading down there. You know what I'm saying? So I could go to Virginia first, and stay somewhere close to the Shenandoah National Forest, and then on my second day go like right to the border again, like Kingsland or something, and then shoot the rest of the way down. So take care of this on round 1. You know what I'm saying? Because in October, if I wait and I do my double in October, Florida, 4 days in Clearwater, 4 days in Miami, well, then I'm done. So there's definitely a lot of different things that I'm thinking of, but that's also another option. Like I said, wait, and make sure you're in the peak of the turtles, because I really want to see that, guys. That would be so cute and fun to just see them squirming all around there. Like I said, rambling around, right? And also, I didn't shake my thing from earlier, but obviously, yes, the pills were still in there. And then also, you guys know that I obviously do my medication minder on, Tuesdays, so obviously I still put Wednesdays out. That's why Wednesday mornings are in there. But I definitely took yesterday mornings. But I always put the rest of Tuesdays pills in here, and then I just empty Wednesday morning slot, and then but yeah, you guys can see I gotta get it together with that. Blonde moments, Alyssa, blonde moments. Duh. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks again for the 570. That is amazing. So I will post all of my photos. I know that I don't have any additions, just because I've just been remembering what I've been talking about. So I will go ahead and screenshot those. And then tomorrow's video, like I said, will just be, a running celebration video. I might not even do the running celebration video, like I might just run. But yeah. So it's definitely 9 o'clock now, and you guys will see, right, in the screenshots of that girl, yeah, it's, yeah, so, yeah, we gotta take care of that tonight, guys, I can't think of, something, but it's like, oh, right, like I said with that beach, right, so, oh no, you're not talking about somebody was being a beach, right, you actually are talking about a real beach. Alright guys, enough of that. So like I said, guys, I'll go ahead here and get going. Screenshot, like I said, it was rather weird. it said like they use it to try to get into your stuff, and it's just like, what the heck? Very strange. Or at least like from device to device. I didn't quite understand it. One of the, and I had never seen any external sites or apps data, but then I just clicked on it just to see, and that's obviously when it came up. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Hey, oh my gosh, all these freaking things from YouTube. Oh my gosh, stop. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now, you can see, here is what I was talking about. And then I'm going to do just, 2 additions from last night. Also what I started to do was not pull up my bed sheets and put my pillows, like make my bed. I started to not do that until I take the rest of my meds, so I don't forget. But anyhow, guys, so you guys can see 9 to 12, like I said, plus up to 13, 9 to 12, and then 12 to 22 is 10. Now, this is where it gets tricky, though, because it's 19 then to 41, and then 61. So there's a skip of, again, 20 for the final 2 numbers, and it's 19 from 3 to 4. But you guys still get the point. Like, if you would have had the first 3, and you would have felt confident about it, and you would have felt really, really confident between, like, 20, I forget how many Powerballs exactly there are, that would have been $100. The power play was 4 times. And when it comes to everything except the $1 million prize, whatever the power play is real. Now, when it comes to the $1 million, it can only be 1 or 2. It's not like you win $1 million with a 5 power play and get $5 million. What is it?
You got a paycheck.
Oh, nice.
$334.64.
Oh.
That's not very much money for.
Yeah, so you guys see, decent paychecks for only 2 days, for reals. So that's actually 4 days. But definitely, maybe ask for another day or, get another job. But guys, that's 300, and with the money that I'm putting out, I'm actually gaining, quite a bit. So, you know, it'll be, you know, since I am like a year from Florida, I definitely have to start getting in that mood now that I know that too, if I don't get my 3rd day. And really, I don't know why. I told him I wanted 4, but, so, definitely something I have to bring up. But anyhow, guys, so right there is $100, and today, you know, I'm gonna go for a run. I haven't went for a run for a while. So that's really, really fun. But it's going to be really, really close, too. But yes, I'm definitely going to buy a Powerball ticket today using my, you know, motto. And then last night, I fell asleep relatively quickly. It took me a while, though, because obviously my, yeah, you guys can see my, It's not down here as much. Jeez. Gosh, BTC issues lists. Gosh. So anyhow, guys, yeah, it took me a while, but then I listened to like 30 minutes after, well, yeah. So I listened to like, 30 minutes of music. I did also forget to share last night that two of the people, I couldn't remember if there were two S's, um, or like one S, and then for the last name as well, it was, two L's or two L's in the other one too. Yeah, so I couldn't remember how they went, but it was kind of cool again relating to that. But actually, though, this morning I decided to redo it, and actually, one actually did have it. So she must have made it recently, though. Um, and I think, and I don't know about this, like I've never really tried it. Um, but like I wonder if like you change the date in your phone, like in the settings, and then you try to post it somewhere, if it actually will show that date. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, but like one of the concerts, one's at the same date. So it was very strange because then I looked at it. It's like, well, when did this person go here? And the date was definitely off. And the one said it was like edited. The one caption was like, I didn't think I'd have a next season. Um, it looked like there was an injury, but it was just a very strange thing to have that. Like I said, with edited, because the one was like edited like 14 weeks ago. So again, it makes me seem, and that was like one of the very bottom posts. So it makes it seem like it's, um, you know, recent or something like that. So it's definitely really strange to have that. Um, but yeah, so I actually was wrong. One of them must have made one then. And then I actually did go through, the followers and following. Well, no, just the followers. I actually found the other one, and it was the first letter, and then missing the second letter, and then the last two letters of her first name. Um, is that her real name, or is it just an abbreviation name, right? Like, just as some people could call me Liz, right? So, usually I just like Alyssa, though. But then, yeah, and then it was the first letter, and I forget exactly how you spell out the whole name, but then it was like two letters, and it was actually the two L's. Um, and then it was, yeah, something like that. So it was definitely crazy, um, figuring all of that. I was like, oh my gosh. But still, like, she had, like, all these different things, and I don't even remember her telling me about, the one place, because it was dated, like, after the 4th of July, uh, after the total solar eclipse last year. And one of the captions also said a spontaneous trip. So I was just like, definitely probably just recently made this, honestly. But I mean, it was kind of cool, right? To, you know, um, whatever the reason was for, making it, obviously, it was kind of cool. To be like, oh my god, okay, I guess I was wrong. But still, like I said, still to this day, I haven't, um, you know, ever started shit where I was like, oh yeah, I know you probably already saw this anyhow, but this is the thing that I said to the precious hairstylist and, stuff like that. So it was pretty fun to have that. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Um, like I said, today at 1 o'clock, I'm going with my gram to get her new car. Um, So I might make a video later on today and listen to this, getting some exercise here this morning. Obviously, I did want to also share about the national parks. I did my research, and the one is actually Zion National Park, where you go through a tunnel, and then so it's Zion and the Grand Tetons as well. And Zion is the one with the big lake that I was talking about. Not Lake Tahoe, the other one, Glacier. So that was pretty fun, guys. But yeah, so speaking of that, obviously my YouTube page is obviously public, right? So I was thinking, maybe I would make my Instagram public as well. Maybe take down sometimes they matched, but there's some, stuff on there that isn't on, my YouTube page here. So, yeah, so I might actually take it down, but, like I said, I never, encouraged that, and I also didn't also start stuff with, oh, well, I mean, how are you making all these trips, like, there's YouTubers that are professional, right, like Moab Benway and Michaela, right, like, they have their own, buy this perfume or buy these, outfits that I make, but I don't see any of that in you, right, and encourage, say that there's a dark lifestyle going on, because it just took all this time, and you probably saw this video too, after you realized that, how much my experience has changed me, and how I'm different from the world since I've came back, from my experience, and that's actually a fact. The world is the same, but they are different. So it's like, yeah, so again, that was really cool. So yeah, like I said, that was, two people again, probably more than a minute each, but it was just, it was adding on necessary details, like I said, with the, so anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Like I said, I just shared my plans for today, so, I'll run this morning, and then go with my gram, so, and then we're gonna get some subs tonight, so, yeah, anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. So I probably will wait, honestly, just until tomorrow to do my lookout and the hike there, so, anyhow, guys, and then it'll be a Friday flashback, too, at that point, so, anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so coming to you guys today. Anyhow, guys, I was getting my photo. You can't even see I'm breathing. I literally look like I'm dead. But anyhow, guys, black and yellow again today. So coming to you guys today now for my celebration video. I am going to do 2 miles today, like I said. I did think it was crazy, too. I actually was wrong. There was only 1 L. And it was crazy, too, that they were actually at the National Aquarium, too. Yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. So, like I said, I am going to go ahead here and get running. I got a really good playlist, and then I know I said earlier in this video that you guys will see from the OF conversation. Well, you're actually not going to see, because again, that's Friday's video, tomorrow's video, and then, that's obviously, like I said, tomorrow's video, and then, the progression of the timestamps will also be in there too. But I gotta get running now because it's 10:01. My gram wants me to take her car at 11, so I definitely gotta get this run in and get back there to get it washed. And then we're taking it to the dealership, and she's gonna have a brand new car, guys. So very exciting, guys. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Oh my god, I freaking love this, guys. Oh my god, I'm in freaking love with it, guys. Anyhow, guys, I gotta stop admiring myself, and I gotta get going. I gotta get these blonde moments together, guys. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So holy cow, guys, I just did 2 miles, and I absolutely crushed it. It must be these new shoes. I have no other place to put you guys, without showing identifying factors. So I'll go ahead here and do my stretches with you guys. Good, nice security. That was an amazing, restart. And it seems like I'm getting my patterns well. I'm learning with the logs that I've been keeping and everything. So that's obviously good, guys. So geez, I stand pretty good right here. I don't know why. Must be the roots of the tree. Ah. Geez, not this leg, I guess. Jeez. Holy cow. Alright, guys. Whew. Let's do this one here. And I do have an addition to make for in my video in addition to the ending of my video about goes too far. Look how low and deep I'm getting, guys. That's good. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I definitely need to vacuum out. If anybody was wondering, I used my box that I have in here, like I showed you guys before. So I definitely have to, I found all these, like, old receipts that are really, really old. This one, well, this is my one from Winchester, Virginia. So, McDonald's that Monday morning. What is this one here? Oh, and then this is obviously the 7-Eleven. I never shared. So this was only $22. So $22, and then $15, and then $30. So 30 and 22 is 52, and then 15. So it was only like a $60 trip, guys. That is an accomplishment, guys. Like, if that's not an accomplishment, I don't know what an accomplishment is, guys. That is just amazing. But I also wanted to come on and also share and clarify as well. So for example, what's the difference between, like I said, but it goes too far. It's like, what's the difference between adult hair and child hair? Well, I'm not a dermatologist, but I can tell that there's probably no difference. I do know, like, certain things. One time I had a friend, obviously they were of color, and they had shared with me that they need to use, like, Head and Shoulders, and even Nate Burleson from CBS Mornings also shared that, because, like, something about their hair is more, like, coarse or something for African American. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but again, I'm not a dermatologist, but I'm going to practice what I preach. All right, like I said, with the blood pressure meds, I'm not, and if there is a chance where one person with stage 1 needs the highest dose, because maybe of another med that would interact, and prevent it from doing its job, and maybe all blood pressure medications have, like, the same main ingredient. I don't think that they would, but you guys get the point. So the odds of one of those happening is very, very, very low. You know what I'm saying? So there is a chance, but it's very, very low, probably. So anyhow, guys, what I was saying was, like, there's not really a difference, and obviously, though, when it comes to other things, right, I could absolutely see maybe, like, Google has, like, something programmed into it where it knows and it can realize it, and then it censors it. Like, obviously, for example, just go, next time you go to the shoe department, just go in there to the kids section and you'll see kids' feet are obviously different than adults' feet. So yeah, and that's obviously also another, right? Like, Lil Buff Babe has a lot of pictures of, feet. So for those feet fetish, right? So it's like, yeah, I could definitely understand that. But if, and again, I don't go through and search. I was even very, like, specific, obviously, with the wording, because I actually did see a YouTube short one time, just a little bit of air, lowest filter, but I did see one time that there's, like, certain things that you can't Google, And if you do Google, like, you get put on, like, a government watch list or something like that. For example, one of them was, like, how to make a bomb. There was just a couple other things, and then obviously that word in front of that word, right? Obviously. So, like, I had to put viewing blank under blank law, right? Because if you put that, yeah, you can get in probably to some terrible stuff. I think you'd probably have to go on, like, dark web to find all that shit. But anyhow, guys, that is not the purpose of this, to talk about, you know, the dark reality of that, that there actually are people out there. And that's also, like I said, the argument that people have. It's like Sophie Rain is the highest paid, because of her very, very young, right, looking, attire, I guess you would call it. But you guys get the point. So, like I said, whenever it comes to the hair, I think that's just a little bit too far, though. Because, and I also did forget to share, it would either be able to, you know, extremely desensitized would either be able to go about their day in 5 minutes or even 3 minutes, right? Like I said, with sometimes extremely low is my own personal opinion on that, is it's stress relief. It's not actually, you know, for some of the reasons. I did directly say that I shared one of them whenever I was sharing different things about that. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, the hair just goes just way too far, in my opinion. Because again, there's not really a difference. You know what I'm saying? And you could make my hair look like that too, if I grew it out long enough. So, it's just, again, just goes way too far. But like I said, I definitely understand, like, you know, feet or something like that. You know, maybe, I don't know, a parent post, you know, their kids are going to school or whatever, you know, so maybe have that, like, if anybody tries to, like, zoom in on it, like, it gets blurry. Absolutely, I could agree with that, but just the hair just is a little bit too far. So anyhow, guys, we'll do it for today. Like I said, I'll do a film sweepering out, and then post this, and I'm already at 6 minutes, and I was at like 27, and then I just had my stretch video, so 27, and another 7 is 34, so I'm definitely getting up there, guys. But anyhow, guys, that was an amazing run. Very, very, very excited. I might wait until, Labor Day, for my next one, and then do 3.1, so with We Run Pittsburgh, since obviously I'm not going to Pittsburgh this year, but I will next, like I said, for my super lush life, doing it all night, all summer, doing it the way I wanna. Oh my gosh, I actually listened to that song like 6 times coming back. It was really, really fun, to just roll down the windows and the moonroof and just jam. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, that nice little addition, and I will talk to everyone later. That's right, Mama. Geez, they put a lot of cleaning stuff on here. They're still on cleaning. That's crazy, Mama.
Maybe it senses that there's so much mud.
I don't know.
I hope his shit comes off.
The what?
I hope all that shit comes off.
Oh, it will, Mama. These are good car washer.
The only thing is, it doesn't get up and under that thing in the back.
And you said he comes here every single day.
Oh, they clean this up all the time.
At all the locations, right? They go to all the locations.
He has 1 or 2 guys that's all they have.
Yeah, remember how last time we were here I said what happens if one of these fell? They're like, push it up. Remember that? That didn't happen though. Oh, look how clean. You can't see a thing. Mama, you can't see a thing of dirt. Oh wait, no, there is one. Oh, hang on, look. No. Yeah, there's still some very, very faint ones. You know, I still have some hail damage in mine. On my hood. From last year. Yeah. Shh, it's not that loud.
Oh my God, you took that.
What do you mean? That's just because you're hearing aids. This is our last time here, Momo.
In this car.
That's right. Last time in this car. Look how perfect they did it. You see the distance? Yep. Oh my god, look at it now, Momo.
We probably shouldn't have gotten that polish put on.
I know. Who knows? Maybe they'll give me an extra $10 for your trade. That could happen, Momo.
They know exactly what they want to give me already.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the mileage?
18,938.
Yeah, we'll have under 19,000.
Oh my god, Momo, look how nice. There's only very few dots that you can see. Yay!
I don't see any dots.
If you look really close down
No, they were there the other day.
Horsham, PA. That sounds very familiar. Where is that? Is that near like Milton?
Oh no, I remember seeing it.
I think that's near Milton.
Life is hard.
So when you leave and you're going down the road, you're going to have the daytime running lights on automatically. If you were taking a trip and you're on the road at dusk, it'll automatically turn your headlights on. There's sensors that pick that up, okay?
No.
Hey everyone, your girl lives here. So yeah, you heard them right. Let's get it percolating. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to put that key, my ring, and my bobby pin. That will take the bobby pin like it's nothing. And then I'm going to do my speed up video with you guys. And I'll do a nice little, real quick addition. And then that'll pretty much be my video for today. So here we go. Alright guys, here we go. I got in touch with one of them and it was just the... Okay, thank you so much. Get off right, Alyssa. You got this, girl. Come. Do your best without actually pulling it out behind you. Hey guys, just gotta get back behind the seat. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so look how nice and brand new it looks. Obviously this is a 2013, so it's not that bad, for me at least. This doesn't quite fit in there. No, it does. There we go. So try to put that there. And obviously sit down now that I can use my hand, right? And then, there you go. Good girl, Alyssa. Good Alyssa. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So obviously you guys saw those people that got their car wash. Obviously they heard that. It's a little busy now, so I have a couple minutes. But I wanted to make my addition here too. This is just too much typing, honestly. But for example, right, so obviously the one of them had told me that her dad's occupation. I never heard much about her mom. But anyhow, like I said, so obviously everybody knows when it comes to my Graham's daughter's side of the family, obviously she's a CPA, and I know my Graham even said, like, she didn't like the Porsche dealership, where she's at. So she's like, yeah, I think I'll just go and get a BMW. You know, she's like, geez, wouldn't it be nice, right, to just be able to have that kind of financial security, right, to just be able to go out and buy, you know, and just not have to worry about money and all of that. And I was like, yeah, it would be nice. And she says all the time whenever she's telling people about her family, her daughter's family, she's like, hey, you know, like, you know, wouldn't it be nice, like, you know, one of them is always in the air, like, wouldn't it be so nice, right, to just be able to get in a plane like I get in a car, like, how cool would that be, that kind of thing. So anyhow, guys, what I was saying is, even though that is my Graham's daughter's reality, like, she does it, you know, obviously help my Graham, right? So it's not like she's helping my Graham and then my Graham is helping me, kind of thing, and it's just handing me things, right? So if it's not like family's work, right, that is doing it, like, what is doing it, kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then obviously my Graham's sister's side of the family, obviously everybody knows. You guys heard my Graham say that she, you know, obviously there's workers here, so obviously, you know, my Graham's sister's side of the family obviously owns all of these car washes. So obviously there is a big income from that too. But again, just because they have a big income, it doesn't mean that they're helping out my Graham either. Do you know what I'm saying? And just giving my Graham, I mean, obviously if an emergency happened, yes, they would be here for us. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just because, you know, there's all that income, it's like, it doesn't mean things are just handed to us. And we're just like, oh, okay, well, I'll let my, you know, I'll let my mom's daughter, right, just go to Florida 6 times a year. It's like, no, she doesn't do that at all. So, like, that's what I was trying to get at. So just because there's money somewhere, and what she had said, and again, this isn't bragging, this is just fact. But like what she did, you know, she would have a sturdy on one certain thing for the trip. But I know that if it's Cancun, right, 2 times a year, right, like, it's not going to be, you know, even I myself would fly, and I've never flown commercial anywhere. But even I myself would fly if I was going to Cancun. So it's like, yeah, like, how the heck is this going, right? And then again, just queues and all that stuff. So no. So yeah. But like I said, that was also something, and again, that would have been a lot of texting. So I'm glad that I just made this addition. But yeah, guys, that should put me up around 50 minutes. So I'll listen to this while my car is going through too. You guys can just see how terribly icky it is. Watch, I'll show you guys.